Welcome to our next episode.
We're in Katherine, as you can see.
Yeah, we'll start our episode here and show you a little bit around Katherine.
A couple of gorges.
And then we'll head a bit further north. But there's still lots to see before we hit Darwin. Come for the drive.
Come with us.
So this is the Katherine Hot Springs. Yep. 350 metre walk down here to a beautiful swimming hole. Choices. We got choices. The bottom pool or the top pool. So this is the top pool. Obviously over there it goes down to the bottom pool. It's only a small area. But look at that. There's no one else here. We'll have it to ourselves. This is different again to Mataranka, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a little waterfall, which is nice. And it's nature mixed with a pool. Oh, he's leaving me.
I'm going.
You're going in the current.
Going downstream.
Downstream. Don't go too far, you'll go over the next waterfall.
Yeah.
Just busted me noodle. There goes half of it. Look. Trip to Kmart coming up. So now I've got one for each hand. Down we go. Whoa. Well, the top pool here was lovely. It was nature, but it was still a pool where you just float around. Bottom springs at Katherine is a combination. You can float down the river, but it's shallow.
Like a channel. Yeah.
But it's shallow, so you can just sort of tread all the way down, walk all the way down really.
Yeah.
Until you get to the waterfalls at the end, which is different. The other ones don't have that.
Yep.
And yeah, so you can slide over the rocks and go down the little waterfall into another bottom pond.
Yep.
Lot more current down there though.
Oh yeah.
So we can sit here nice and comfortably. Well, that's been a really nice float. Probably been an hour and a half, 2 hours here. Great way to fill in the morning. So while we're staying in Katherine, we're staying at Katherine Farmstay, which is pretty much a bush setting caravan park on a farm. Lots of animals. They do animal feeding every day at 3:30. So we'll show you that a bit later on. In the reception office at Katherine Farmstay, we've got lots of reptiles. So this is a little walk down from the back of the Katherine Farmstay down to the river. Don't swim in the water, we're told. I wonder if there's any crocs watching us. Well, except for those black and white ducks down here. We've come to a show on the outskirts of Katherine. It's called the Katherine Outback Experience. It's a farm horsey show which gets really good reviews, so we're keen to check that one out. So Tom Curtin is well known in the country music scene. But this is his show here in Katherine. A show about his farm animals and horsey skills.
So this horse honestly has never been ridden before. So we'll just see how it goes today. And yeah, we'll just sort of, everything we just fly by the seat of our pants most days. So you got to really, good. I'll pull him off down because his tail's jammed. Sometimes they have a little buck. So I want him to just say, hey mate, steady big fella. Good. That's why we've got heaps of sand. I think there's 80 tonne of sand in here. So then we just jump. Let's try to get the left foot there in the stirrup. Good. Good. There. See, I want him to see me out of both eyes, okay? He's seeing me out of his 2 ears are on me, so he's worried. Okay? When he sees me out of the other eye, that's usually when it all hits the fan. Okay? That's why I like just bending his head to the left. Good. Pop off. Let him chill. Move his feet. Keep just rubbing them. Good. So they associate you, your voice, your movement. Good. Keep going, man. Eddie, big fella. Eddie, big fella. Good. So just there, he wanted to have a bit of a hump. That's totally normal.
So this is Maggie, and we thought it would be pretty cool if we could teach Maggie how to surf. So Maggie, she's been loving it. She loves riding the horses. So we found it was really good confidence boosting for the dogs and for the horses. So it's really good for the dogs to be up nice and high. Gets them up above us, so it shows them that they've got a spot. If they get tired while you're out mustering, they've got somewhere they can sit. It's nice and comfy. Builds a relationship with the horse as well.
Haven't you been fed ever before? Well.
Yeah. And so we're constantly just training dogs. So if I say, hey Trev, back. Shep up. Fluffy up, Maggie up. Trev, sit. Maggie up. Trev away. So away's clockwise. Good. Maggie up. Good. Very good. Okay. So I'm trying to get them all lined up in a line. Hey Fluffy. Up into me. Sit. Good. Trev back. Trev back. Sit. Trev back. Trev sit. Trev back. Sit. Trev to me. Sit. Good. Dotty. Sit. Close. Dotty away. Dotty to me, Dotty. Dotty, too wide. Dotty to me, sit. Good. Trev, Dotty, sit. Snow, sit. Always got to be in front of everyone else, just wrecks it, okay? But that's roughly what we're getting to, okay? I've never done this before, but eventually I'd love to have it all. That'll do, Trevor, Chef, that'll do.
Well, that was a good show.
Yeah, horse training, dog training.
Dog training, yeah.
It's amazing art, isn't it? So it was, no show's the same because he's teaching and he's working. So, yeah, that horse had only been, that was the first time on the saddle.
Yeah.
Animals doing things for the first time, second time, really, really clever.
On around.
So this is a 2-year-old.
Just under 2 years old.
Just under 2-year-old freshwater, and I've been told not to go any closer on his head or he'll get agitated. Okay, I'm staying right here. I think there's buffaloes and camels down here we're off to next. So this is feeding time. We're only feeding cows at the moment, but there's kids everywhere. They're all lining up for their piece of bread. It's Donkey's turn. What are you doing, mate? Having a dance? You happy there's food coming? He's doing a happy dance.
In the whole world.
No.
Now lie down. And we'll put it on your belly. What do you reckon?
Yeah!
You get the food?
Mummy, what?
Right, so you got to fill up your mouth.
Funniest part.
Whoa.
And you spit it out? No.
And feed the emus. What do you reckon? Yeah! Who's next? This guy's Trevor. He's just over 3.5 years old. He's saltwater crocodile.
If crocodiles can get them, he's trying to jump up, is he? He's going to jump like nowhere. A little bit of water. Can I go in there?
I feel like a lot of people think the crocodiles aren't that dangerous.
I don't.
You don't think they're dangerous?
What is it only?
If you stick your finger through the cage and leave it there, it will not come back out of the cage.
Today we're going to do the Katherine Gorge tour. We're doing the 3 Gorge tour, which is the larger one. Just going to check in now. Should be a good day. And they've given us a snack pack. Where you got macadamia cookies.
I got a cheeky cherry slice.
A cherry slice. A piece of fruit blend.
Piece of fruit.
We're doing 3 different boat journeys today. So we're going to be taking this boat upstream to the left-hand side, so you can see the start of the gorge over there. And we'll take this boat for the next 3.5 k's to the top of the first gorge. So that's where we're going to park up, and we have to walk around a rock bar. It's about a 500-metre walk through to the second gorge. So the first word is nitmi, which means cicada, inspired by the sound that they make. So the cicadas make a nit, nit, nit sound. So nitmi means cicada through that sound. The second word is look, which is pronounced look but spelled L-U-K. This means place or country.
So, average river depth is 6 to 12 metres. This corner is 35 metres deep.
So this is where the boat drops you after the 3rd gorge. So we stop here for about an hour. It's called Lily Ponds. Nice waterfall, you can have a swim and eat those goodies that they provided us with.
This is the best time of year to spot crocodiles, as it is the coldest time of year. So the crocodiles have to bask out in the sun to get their blood temperature up to 33 degrees. That one's a pretty big freshie though, one of the bigger ones that we have here for sure. Guys, I would like to teach you one last Javan word before we finish up, and that word is bor. So bor, it's spelled B-O-H, B-O-H. What it means is see you later or until the next time. Bor guys, thank you very much for coming out today. Hope you enjoyed yourselves and ideally learned something new as well. And yeah guys, enjoy wherever your travels take you next. Thanks again for coming out. Bor.
This is where we're going to be staying for our next stop, behind the Lazy Lizard Tavern in Pine Creek. Got a caravan park behind there. So this is the site we've got here at the Lazy Lizard in the unpowered section behind the camp kitchen. It overlooks this area here where Glenn's already found a tartar lizard. Tartar lizard is one that waves at you, and birds he's been hunting out already, so should be a good place. And wow, have a go at these amenities. Very rustic. That's clever here. Massive showers. This is a good place to stay. Just noticed the toilet. You've even got the keg in the toilet. This is the camp kitchen, and all this is behind the pub. The pub's pretty awesome in itself. Great place, this Lazy Lizard. This is a short drive from Pine Creek, but a very steep drive. No caravans allowed up the hill, but it's only about 1 kilometre from where we're staying at the Lazy Lizard. It's the Enterprise Pit Pine Creek gold fields. From 1871 they were discovered. And this is the open cut that's now filled in. We'll take you up to the lookout. Filled in with water. Very pretty, very large. Historic Enterprise shaft commenced work in the early 1900s and remained open until 1995. So the gold was first discovered here in nearby Yam Creek in 1870 when they were digging holes for the telegraph line, the overland telegraph line. This is one of the old shafts covered over. So also in Pine Creek there's a railway precinct and museum. It is a weekend, the museum's closed, but you can still walk around the precinct here. So the museum here was actually the station, the railway station, in 1889. There's an interesting walkway through the park here from the railway precinct, and it has these tiled plaques every so often giving a timeline of events that happened in the town from the 1800s through to about the 1950s. Some interesting things to read there. This is the Miners' Park at Pine Creek, just down a little bit from the Railway Museum. See, Miners' Park, it even says so in rocks on the wall. So there's all mining machinery here at the park. And look, there's even a couple of boab trees. We haven't seen those since Western Australia. Crunchy old grass, you wouldn't think they've just had their wet season. It's very dry. Now this is interesting. You know how much Glenn loves bird watching. Well, there's a dam that we've found not far from Pine Creek down this unmarked dirt road, and we get here and there's picnic tables down there, but I think you've got to walk through this scrub. These birds better be worth it. Yeah, he's saying he should have brought his whippersnipper. This is hilarious because we can't find a way in. Look at that picnic table. This is listed as a bird watching area. Glenn says it's supposed to have 180 species of birds. There it is. He sounds pretty. But how you get down to the water is any man's guess. Stand on the table, you might see birds. That's your plan, all right. All right, I think the plan is to go to the pub. Sounds like a better plan. Hope we don't get bitten by a snake on the way back. Freckles is on the move. See, he's on the move. Everywhere around here seems to have reptiles. This is just in the pub. Oh, that one's very stiff. This one's large. And it just happens to be happy hour at the Lazy Lizard too. Lucky me. Well, we've been up to the Lazy Lizard for happy hour and I've had a few drinks.
I had an ice cream.
Glenn loves his ice cream. But now we're feeling lazy. Is that because we're at the Lazy Lizard?
Oh, the cook's feeling lazy. Whoever that is.
Maybe because it's the Lazy Lizard.
Yeah.
It goes in hand. So we've ordered some wedges from the...
And sour cream. And
Yep. All right. So wedges for the lazy happy campers.
that's it.
So this is the campfire area here at the Lazy Lizard. With our van there in the background. Someone's lit the fire. No one's here though, so we thought we may as well come down and enjoy it before our wedges. Oh, Glenn's still looking for birds.
Yeah.
He can't help himself. So there's a few bugs around tonight. You can see a few of them flying around in front of the camera too. They've come inside.
Bugs.
So we've come inside to eat our wedges. Glenn's just got his gear off. We're going for a swim at the Lazy Lizard pool. There's lots of bird life around this Lazy Lizard. So these parrots are just drinking from our tap. Glenn's been stalking them with his camera for quite some time now. Turns out we're pretty lucky to have seen those birds that were drinking from the sprinkler.
Yes.
What were they, Glenn?
Accidentally, the sprinkler was left running just a little bit. And, hooded parrots. So...
Which are quite rare.
Yeah,
well,
there's a lot around here, but...
they're not found in many places.
They're from basically Mataranka to Pine Creek, and there's a stack of them here.
So, that's one more to add to your list.
Just
Give it a tick.
Just a little parrot, but nice and colourful, and it's got a black head.
Like Batman.
Yeah, like Batman, yeah.
Well, it's golden hour here at Pine Creek. Birdie time.
Birdie time, yeah.
Chirping away.
Yeah, got the camera out.
I've interrupted him to do a wrap up. I think it's time. We've had a great time on this little journey. There's still a little bit more to see before we hit Darwin though.
Yep.
So, we hope you've enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, so if you could like and subscribe, as always, that'd be fantastic.
Thank you. That would be great.
We hit the 5,000 mark not too long ago.
Yeah, so thanks very much for that, guys. It's a great help.
It is a great help.
Yeah, we get some fuel money now, which is yeah,
And
really
we use
helping.
a lot of fuel.
We use a lot of fuel, true. Yep. All right, so yeah, please like and subscribe too. That would be great. And we will see you going north on our next episode.
See you on the next
Bye
one.
for now.